Passengers on a flight bound for D.C. are recalling the scary moment after learning a window in the cockpit cracked.
Yeah, that plane was headed to Reagan National Airport from Chicago when the captain said a maintenance issue was found and the flight had to be diverted. D.C. News Now's Ben Dennis, who was on that flight, he asked the crew what that maintenance issue was and captured that jarring sight on board. Ben, we're glad you're safe. What happened here?
So am I. Present company included as for everybody who was on board. It was concerning to see that cockpit window cracked while I was getting off of that American Airlines flight yesterday. Well, I had been tracking our flight roughly an hour to go to get here at Reagan National when I saw we had made a U-turn. Not long thereafter, the pilot came over the intercom, said we had to make a diversion to Columbus, Ohio because of a maintenance issue. Let's backtrack here. I started my journey back to D.C. in Palm Springs, California yesterday at noon. Once we landed in Chicago, our D.C. flight was delayed over 2 hours. We got on board a regional jet operated by Republic Airways with an American Airlines flight number 4435. Flight tracking data from FlightAware says that we were cruising at 35,000 feet, going 535 miles an hour when we started to descend around 11:10 at night. Once on the ground in Columbus, the flight crew came over the intercom, said the plane was not airworthy and that we had to get on another plane to try and get back to D.C. I also asked what may have happened to that window. Take a listen.
I consider it unairworthy at this point. Good news, we have good and safe aircraft right next to us. We'll hop over there, get resituated, get on our way to our nation's capital.
What caused that?
We don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys. You can see clearly the cockpit window on the right side was cracked, largely splintered. Again, the crew told me they didn't know exactly what happened. Mark and Elisa?
All right, Ben, before we let you go, were people panicked with the diversion, and what was the mood inside of the plane after they found out that the window was cracked?
Well, the concern initially was not prevalent. It was largely people upset that we were already delayed. We would have to be diverted. Who knew if we were going to have to spend the night in Ohio or even have a flight available come back to D.C.? We were only told at the time it was a maintenance issue, not that a cockpit window had cracked. Now, American Airlines sent us a statement saying in part that they're going to have to investigate and that safety is the center of everything at American. We never want to disrupt our customers' travel plans, and we apologize for the inconvenience that this has caused. Audio between the cockpit and air traffic controllers on the ground seemed to suggest that there were 80 of us on board at the time. Nobody was hurt. Good news. Bad news, we lost plenty of sleep over it. We did get a flight back to D.C., though we did not land here in our nation's capital until 3:11 this morning. At Reagan National Airport, Ben Dennis, back to you.